Hey everybody, this is Brilliant Baritone, and I'm just going to be doing a Let's Play for Fire Emblem and Sacred Stones. I'm playing it on computer, of course, with a joypad. So yeah, just so you guys know, I'm not fantastic at Fire Emblem, and I'm going to be playing this. I've played through the beginning chunk a couple times, and then I never really get any further. So I'm hoping making a Let's Play of it will encourage me to keep going. And yeah, that's about it. If characters die, they're gonna die. I'm gonna play it not perfectionist like I usually do. Although, I mean, I'm not gonna let them try and let them die. That would be ridiculous and also very embarrassing. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty balancing volume. Hopefully it should be fine now. Here's the little intro where we've got Ephraim as one of the two main characters and Erica being the other. Personally, I'm a huge fan of Ephraim comparatively, and Josh was the reason why I chose this game to play. But so the characters are all pretty cool, and there's a lot of them that I don't even know from this thing because I've never played far enough. And yeah, it's Fire Emblem. There's a lot of characters. I'm skipping that. So we've got, apparently I have data in here still, but we're gonna do a new game, and I'm just gonna play on normal because it's basically the same as easy from what I understand, except that they don't give you a tutorial. And since I've played through the beginning a bunch, I don't really need a tutorial. So, apparently I can't delete that. Let me erase that real quick. Oh, bugger. New game. Okay. There we go. Prologue. The Fall of Renace. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. Look, there was a light, and the sacred stones came from it. Sacred stones must be hope. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the sacred stone to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the demon king and sealed his soul away within the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magvel. But this peace would not last. Let's channel Sean Connery, shall we? Alright. So we had a quick explanation of the territory of Magvel continent. Excuse me, not territory. So 800 years, there's been peace, which is a really long time if you think about it. I mean, in modern America, we've had wars, pretty regularly. That was a horrible regularly. Anyway, within the last 100 years, we've had 2 world wars, Korean War, Vietnam War, Cold War, which I'd say counts, and I suppose the Iraq War should probably be mentioned in there, probably important. Anyway, so that's in 100 years. They went 800 years with peace, and I mean, if you look at the medieval era instead, they had wars just as often, if not more often than we do. They were just less massive on the casualty side because they couldn't kill people as fast. Anyway, sacred stones have been passed down from people to people, and nations built their power around that legacy. So Renace, that's gonna bother me now. I've never actually had to say it out loud before. Anyway, Fado is a warrior king apparently, and Renaeus is somewhat horribly located in the center of things, although they do have mountains on the sides there, separating their kingdom from other ones on the side. Looks like they've got entrances only in the north and south, which is kind of nice, and it looks like that might be a swamp or jungle-y type area, maybe forest, maybe, to the south as well. So it looks somewhat defensible, although it is surrounded by all the other places, which is something that they probably should have thought of. Frelia's pretty nicely defensive. If they've got people attacking from north, south, or south, not north, I guess that's east, east, south, or southeast, then they only have a smaller bottleneck type area to defend. Which, yeah, it's probably like plenty of distance there. But anyway, so that's them. Johanna is the deserty empire, ruled by the Queen of the White Dunes, Ismail. Next is Rouston, the theocracy, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. He's divine. Grotto is the largest empire, if you can see that, ruled by the Guard, the stalwart, silent emperor. So, yeah, he's a tank, apparently. Anyway, these 5 countries house the power of the sacred stones. And then recently, they've also sprung up with Carcino, which is the Mercantile Republic. So, that's goody for them. So, times of peace, tales of conflict drifted into legend, memories of ancient dark arts, no longer really prevalent. The year is now 803, which means that presumably when they first established peace is when they made it year 1. And since the whole of Madville is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. Grotto, largest of the Sacred Stone nations, suddenly started being real jerks. They invaded Renace under orders from the Emperor. Long-time ally of Grotto, Renace is caught off guard and unable to mount resistance. And so with 3 soldiers, they took the entirety of Renace. Compounding King Foddo's worries, Prince Ephraim, his son, has gone missing, presumably somewhere in Grotto. Oh, they sent in some more units as backup. Actual units, not silly little spearmen. Apparently the 3 of those spearmen couldn't have conquered Renace. So, it's inevitable that Renace falls. Which is kind of nice, because that means I don't have to worry about screwing up and having Renace fall. It'd be embarrassing if you could actually stop this. Oh, and I promise no consistency with any voice acting that I choose to do or not to do, because, I always forget what voices I use.
Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls.
I understand.
The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do?
What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms.
Father.
Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you?
Yes, I have it right here.
Good. Seth. Yes, Your Majesty. Take Erica and head for Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me, I shall remain here. We have long held Grotto among our dearest allies, yet now they attack. I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renace is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so?
Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I.
Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety.
Kidnapping.
Father.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I totally have no idea what Seth's voice is actually going to be sounding like. I just had to make something up off the fly. So apparently his voice is now just deep. Frame, Erica, you must survive. It's a bit strange.
General Seth.
Friends, right ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Grotto's men. Convey to the throne all that has happened here and petition for reinforcements.
Understood.
Princess Erica, we must. Quickly, behind me.